When printing multi-registered plates, a printmaker needs to consider how one color will print on top of the previous color. Soy-based Akua Intaglio inks are transparent by nature and ideal for printing overlays. To help predetermine how colors will interact with one another, handmade, graduated transparent color charts made with Akua Intaglio inks are being used. In a minute, I will demonstrate how you can make your own color charts exactly like these. I also have 4 plates which I will print one on top of another. Each plate will be inked with one color and printed in order of light to dark. The plates will be proofed using 2 separate palettes of the same basic color scheme. I will be using only primary colors and black. I think you will be surprised to see the range of colors that can be achieved from this very limited palette. Palette A will be Hansa Yellow, Scarlet Red, Ultramarine Blue, and Lamp Black, a cool black. Transparent base will be added to all of the colors except the black. Palette B consists of Darolide Yellow, Cadmium Red Medium Hue, Prussian Blue Hue, and Carbon Black, a warm black. All colors will be used right from the jar with no modification. The color of the paper will also have an effect on the overall appearance of the print. Notice carbon black ink over white paper has a cool tone, and over warm white paper it has a warm tone. Clear 2-inch packing tape will be used for making graduated transparent color charts. Lay tape down, adhesive side up. Labels are placed at the top and the bottom of the strip to hold it down. You may notice that the name of the color is written on the top and the color index number is placed on the bottom. I prepared a template ahead of time and placed it beneath the glass. I'm using a 2-inch soft rubber speedball brayer to roll out the ink. With each successive roll, the color gets lighter. To finish and seal the ink, another piece of tape is laid, adhesive side down, over the top surface of the strip. This is a Collagraph plate made with carborundum grit and acrylic mediums. Akua Intaglio ink is applied with a heavily charged brayer, pushing the ink down into the grooves of the plate. The surface of the plate is wiped with Akua wiping fabric using the Intaglio method. Typically, a Collagraph plate is difficult to wipe, but with the buttery consistency of Akua Intaglio ink, wiping takes less time and effort than traditional etching inks. The areas of the plate with the tooth will hold a greater amount of ink than the slick, smooth surface of the plate. There is usually a thin layer of ink left on the slick surface of the plate. These areas can be selectively wiped clean with a cotton swab. This will allow for higher contrast and highlights. I'm printing on white Arnhem 1618 paper that has been previously dampened in a wet pack. All the plates have been inked ahead of time. This way I don't have to be concerned with the paper drying before the final color is printed. Registration is made easy by using clear plastic plates. Before proceeding to the blue and black plates, I want to check and make sure that I am on par with my original color plan. The yellow and red overlay have created the orange that we saw using our transparent color charts. With these types of dimensional plates, it is best to print with the paper on top. After registration, flip the plate over before running it through the press. Now you can see the wide color range created by overlapping 3 colors. A full spectrum of color has been achieved. The last black inked dry point plate pulls together the final image. Now that we have 2 prints in 2 different palettes, let's compare. Palette B is made up of Daradlight Yellow, a warm orange yellow, Cadmium Red Medium Hue, a cool blue red, Prussian Blue, a cool deep blue, Carbon Black, a warm brown black. Palette A is made up of Hansa Yellow, a cool green yellow, Scarlet Red, a warm orange red, Ultramarine Blue, a cool red blue, Lamp Black, a cool blue black, all of which have been cut with transparent base except for the black. On the print made with Palette B, you can see how the warm yellow and cool blue has created a golden light green, whereas the print made with Palette A, the cool yellow and the warm blue overlap and create a lemon light green. Carbon Black, a brown black, was used in Palette B on this print to create higher contrast against the Prussian Blue hue. Lamp Black, a blue black, against ultramarine blue creates less contrast. Now that I have made my color comparisons, I feel ready to print an edition using this palette.